Let me tell you something.
Go on, babe.
I was talking to the TV.
Yeah.
I was yelling. I was slow clapping. I was like, I know that's right. Sierra is a queen. I'm stuck on her because she's a woman. We're just better. We know more. We're emotional intelligence. It's just naturally in a different place. That's why we can carry children, okay?
Right.
Do you believe anything he says?
He's lying about everything.
Like, I'm like, dude, bro, we're not stupid.
When they were arguing and the one woman called the other woman a slam pig, there's always that moment where I feel like the show, like, now we have a show. Slam pig definitely got my attention.
You know why?
And my respect. One, two, three.
1, 2, 3.
Recording. And we are back.
We are back.
Welcome to Rapaport'S Reality. My name is Michael Rapaport.
And I'm Kebe Rapaport.
This is our podcast where we discuss all things reality TV, all things popular culture, and a few very important things that all the people want to know about our relationship. If you've never listened to Rapaport'S Reality, welcome. If you've never listened to Rapaport'S Reality, please subscribe, rate, and review. And you could follow us on our very controversial Instagram page at Rapaport'S Reality.
I like that.
We are digesting, we are downloading every single moment as everybody else is in the Bravo sphere, as they call it, from Summer House Reunion Part 1, which I will say superseded my expectations because
Agree.
We've been hearing about it,
anticipating it,
and you never know exactly how it's going to play out. But I will tell you something about Bravo. Unlike even sometimes sports, you could say like the Super Bowl, it might be a great game, it might not be a great game. You might say whatever. The final episode of Seinfeld, the final episode of The Sopranos. You know, you could go various TV shows. You could say Drake's album, Drake's second album, Drake's third album that he put out 2 weeks ago. However many, he put out 3 albums. Reunion, Summer House, and Bravo, they're pretty fucking strong at giving you exactly what they want. And that you can't say that about a lot of
Are you saying just Summer House or all the shows?
all of them.
Yeah,
like when
they come with it with the reunions.
Like Vanderpump Rules, that final reunion was sick. You know, reunions are always good, and Bravo, they always figure out a way to deliver, which is, in this day and age, no one's going to sit here and go, oh man, that Summer House episode 1 reunion, it kind of disappointed. No, it didn't disappoint.
No, I think it's the cast too, because I think Andy says this, that everybody gets activated once it airs. So it's like they're reliving it the second time. So they bring it. That's why they're good.
You mean when the episodes air?
Yeah, when the episodes air, the cast gets re-stimulated, and then we were back at the show again.
Yeah, it was very, very good.
I woke up super angry.
I know, babe, I said to you, I said, I've never heard, because Kebe is not like, kind of, like you don't talk about relationships in your life with disdain and sort of, you know, veracity. But I said this to you when we were watching the episode, I've never heard you get so sort of pissed off about a relationship or a girl or a guy in real life, let alone the way
I know.
I've never heard that.
In the shower, I was like, why are you so
crazy?
triggered and stimulated? Like, why am I mean, come on now. I'm a 57-year-old broad, okay? What in the hell?
I thought you were 56.
We both turned 50. You just turned 57 too.
Babe, no, I fucking didn't.
Wait, no, I'll be 57 this year. You're right.
Time the fuck out.
Oh my gosh, why do I want to speed time up? Listen.
You always start doing that like halfway.
I know, I think I'm preparing myself mentally.
And a half,
right.
Like whenever you hit the halfway mark, you start declaring.
Correct.
I'm like, you better enjoy 56 while you can.
Correct. We're at June, so we're 6 months to almost at June, so we're almost there to November. Yes. Listen, I have a nice little slow, steamy shower conversation with myself. Now that sounded weird, but because
what did you get from the steamy conversation with yourself?
I still am stuck. That's why you can see I'm a little in a bad mood because it really bothers me.
You're also you have a little, we don't need to go into details, a little physical discomfort.
Yeah, I don't feel good. Listen.
Do you think that's adding to it?
Yes.
Okay.
The mind is everything. The mind is everything. Let me tell you something.
Go on, babe.
I was talking to the TV.
Yeah.
I was yelling. I was slow clapping. I was like, I know that's right. Sierra is a queen.
She did come out and
Let me tell you something. Not that I doubted it, but the whole thing of like, just because you get dumped on, you're suddenly a queen. But I'm like, is she a queen if she chose this fool? Because this guy is a nothing burger. I mean,
He
really,
really
truly,
is.
he is. I'm sorry. But the guy is like, what are we doing here? What are we talking about here? So I would be like, would a queen really go for that? Last night I was like, yes, queen. I was like, yes, queen, yes, queen, yes, queen.
I
don't
said
know.
yes, queen also.
I think the thing is betrayal. From a woman to another woman. And because the demonstrative love bombing of each other and the, oh, girl, you're so beautiful. You're my friend. And what would I do without you? All that stuff, the hand holding and the cuddling.
Your heart. I need to protect your heart.
But all this bullshit. Okay. I bought into it. Girl power. But it's just not true. People move how they move. And typically I'm a live and let live person. And for some reason, babe, I cannot let it go. And this Amanda girl, I'm stuck on her because she's a woman. We're just better. We know more. We're emotional intelligence is just naturally in a different place. That's why we can carry children. Okay.
Right.
So that's why I'm harping on her because I'm like, girl, I don't know. And then I switch and I go, come on, you have to have sympathy for her. I went back and I watched the first season. This is how stuck on her, like to see how she came in. Their relationship started like shit, Amanda and Kyle. It was ridiculous.
We've been watching season 1 of Summer House, which is, talk about, well, I will say season 1 of Summer House is underwhelming.
Yes.
Season 1 of Vanderpump Rules, they came in with a little bit more kung fu and karate and shit talking.
It was a little more salacious, a little more. The colors were deeper. It was the purples and there's something that really sucked you in Vanderpump.
Summer House season 1, you're like, I'm surprised this thing kept
you were
going.
about to give up. I was like, you got to watch it because this relationship with Amanda and Kyle,
it's been toxic.
It's been toxic from day one.
Yeah.
And I think the girl who kept coming over to the guy who was drunk calling her.
Yeah.
Doesn't have any self-worth, no self-esteem. No, she's the kind of like empty.
Yeah.
And she was young. She was 24.
Yeah.
So that being said, I have to have some, I don't have to do shit, but I have a little bit of compassion for maybe a girl who's sheltered, got on TV at 24. This is the only relationship.
That is a factor.
Yeah.
The only thing listen, West has, he has fucked himself. Every time he speaks, he fucks himself more and more and more and more and more.
Yeah.
For a guy that was really taking advantage of the opportunities and, the belle of the ball and all the girls are like, oh, he said this and he's, doing sports stuff and he's popping up here, popping up there. Like, he really fucked himself. And at the end of the episode last night, when Lindsay and Sierra and all of them were like, you're good with the hand gestures. And you know how to reel them in and all that stuff. Like, I just see it as bullshit. Like, when he talks, it sounds crazy to me. He sounds...
Mother Hubbard, let me tell you something about her.
She's done good.
You take it back.
I take it back.
Underrated? No fucking way.
No, and I will say...
she's necessary. We'll get to In the City in a minute.
I want to acknowledge this, though. After watching season 1 of Summer House, I should have never said the word overrated. I should have said maybe it's been a little bit redundant lately, because when you duke it out, and I don't care who it is, whether you like them or not, when you're out there duking it out year after year after year after year after year,
right.
I need to give her the same respect that I give the other ones.
All the greats of every reality show.
That's
right. That's right. Yep, it's true. We stand corrected here. I thought it was not a good word to use, but
redundant
last night
is the word.
Redundant between the
her
two of them.
Her storyline should have been is a little
between
redundant.
The two of them. I wanted to know a little bit more about Baby Daddy. That's what Turner. I think we were more curious.
Or just something else in your life.
Sure. But here's the thing. She is so vital to Summer House.
Yeah.
And now, I mean, the whole time, even taking the tiny little break of having the baby and coming up last season, coming in and out because of the Gemma. Listen, last night, we need her. We need a woman like her on television. You know, I think people get intimidated by her, like, her strength and her sort of hurt. Like, she has some hurt in her. So she kind of comes at it real quick, you know, with the quickness. But that's okay. No, she's allowed to. She's allowed to. She's done good, and she was good for Sierra. And she's a truth teller, man. She really is. Like, even if you don't like what she's saying, you kind of go, yeah, well. No, and that's what's going to be hard for her to find a man, right? Like, because I really think it's going to take a very strong motherfucker. She needs someone very strong.
I don't think she wants a strong man. That's just my opinion. I mean, maybe she is. I'm just going off of her.
She will when she heals her heart.
I'm just going off of what I know from the show and what I see from the show. And I mean, who the fuck? What do I know? I'm just saying from what I see. Now, we're going to pivot back to Summer House because there's so much to discuss. But that little confrontation she had on In the City episode 2, what's the guy's name?
Yeah, the first part of it was in episode 1. I don't know the guy's name.
Yeah,
the guy whose girlfriend has just moved to New York for him. And
she's questioning him and why are you doing that? And you should have a ring. And if someone's moving across country, they should have a ring.
No, that's not what happened. I'm defending her. I got to defend the girl. Because, babe, listen, she said she came here without a ring. So I think she got misunderstood. She was sticking up for a woman, going like,
but she doesn't know the woman or the guy.
I know. That's where I think she's at fault. Like, she should stay out of people's business.
And the guy... forgot his name, the black guy with the little mini dreads. He's like, you have a baby with somebody that you're not with, and you had basically, she got knocked up.
Yeah.
That's what he was saying.
Right.
And he stood his ground because a lot of the dudes on Summer House, they don't stand their ground with her.
No, they're afraid of her.
Yes. And I think she's not used to that. Like Carl, he's afraid of her. All the guys, they're all kind of...
Totally, 100%.
They're scared of her. But... my favorite line of the whole thing, despite the fact that Ciara was on her shit.
She really was.
She was sharp and she was emotional, but not too emotional, because if you get too emotional, then you're in your feelings, which I'm always in my feelings. I'm always emotional. But when West was defending himself, when they were trying to figure out when you guys got back together and blah, 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 and he said that him and Ciara were doing mostly ear stuff. Was it mostly ear stuff?
It wasn't mostly. We stand correct. I posted that. No, it wasn't mostly. It was like, it was ear stuff or sort of ear stuff.
Right, like he was kissing her in her ear.
Yeah, it was canoodling in her ear, but it was clearly their lips were touching.
But
the fact that this guy...
to try to underplay it and downplay it.
He's...
Mostly
oh my gosh,
ear
babe.
shit was...
Maybe that's why I'm triggered. He gets on my motherfucking nerves, straight up.
Sucks.
Like, I'm like, you suck, man. Like, what are you? Like,
and they said that to him.
And I was so happy because I feel like he's manipulative. I think all the things they think about them, all the things they thought about him, remember his first reunion?
Yeah.
It was there. Why Ciara bothered? They knew Paige had him pinned.
I don't know why. That's what I don't. I mean, listen, who the fuck am I? We've all made mistakes. But it was so clearly played out on television. Like, what's up with this fucking guy? Like, he's a...
I'm going to say something really...
Go ahead.
I'm going to say that he's predatory. I'm going to say it. The touching, the friendly guy, he does it to men as he does it to women.
Yes.
Touchy-feely.
Yes.
Oh, bud, I love you, bud.
Yes.
This is not who he is. He's a snake in the grass.
He's a snake in the grass.
He's a snake in the grass. That's what I see. I see if you're sort of, it's like the principle of least interest. If you're just there and he's a nice guy and you don't have any real skin in the game or emotional investment in him, he will get you too.
Yeah. And he gets off on it.
Everyone.
Yeah, and they said it. They were like, what the fuck? And they also said it then, like, who are you? We don't really know you. Listen, like I just said, this guy fucked himself. This is worse than when Sandoval fucked himself, because we loved Sandoval. We loved the ride. We were with him. We watched him. In the beginning, everybody liked Sandoval.
Sure.
We he was not the bad guy.
No.
And then he became the bad guy. West, we don't have that long-term investment.
No.
So he's in deep shit. He is in deep, deep, deep shit.
I wonder, do you think, though, because you said early on he'll stay with her until after the reunion?
I don't know. Now they're in Italy right now.
Yeah, they went to Italy.
That's
to
crazy.
escape maybe the noise.
That's like the country of love. I mean,
that's a serious relationship trip.
I still don't think it is. He also even said that when we were rewatching the reunion from the past, and he was saying, and the watch parties and the fame and it's like when they're on the planes, people catch them. They're in Italy, people. It's a weird thing.
It's a hard thing to deal with. Yeah, for all of them. Yeah, for any person.
Fame, summer,
crazy.
Love Island and all that stuff. It's not an easy thing to deal with.
No.
And there's no crash course. There's no therapy.
No.
Because the therapist can't tell you, how to deal with it, because it's not a... There's no booklet on it. So it is a strange thing, especially in this day and age with the fucking phones and the cameras and the memes, and it's just nonstop. So in his defense and in all these people's defense, it's got to be some sort of shock to the system.
Yes.
However, again, he's in deep shit. Jesse Solomon, they asked a question, and Wes came to his defense very quickly. What did he know? What did he not know?
Amanda did too. Did you notice that? Amanda did too. Jesse knew nothing. And I'm like,
I think he did know nothing. I think he said he had questions. He kind of got a vibe and all that stuff. But even if he did know something, what is he supposed to say? It's like the Schwartz thing. Is he supposed to go out and say, Ariana, Tom, then what about bro code? Like at a certain point, what are you going to do? He's put in the middle of the situation.
You know what you're supposed to do? You go like, yo, if you don't tell her, I'm going to. That's what you tell your friend.
So. That's easier said than done.
Why? Why are you doing it? Like, it's crazy because now you're culpable in a whole life. You know something, and all your other friends. So now you just made yourself.
No. What if he can? I don't think he did this, but what if he confessed to him behind closed doors, like, bro, don't tell anybody this, but I'm freaking out. Me and Amanda just had sex last night. What's he supposed to say? If that's their private conversation, I'm not saying that is. What's he supposed to do? Yeah, tell people on TV at the reunion for Andy Cohen?
No, he should tell him back. His answers would be like, yo, that's messed up. That's horrible.
But that might have happened.
You should tell Sierra.
But if that's their private... I'm not saying it is, again, but if that's their private conversation, what is he supposed to say? Schwartz definitely knew that Sandoval was fucked.
I think their relationship a little different. I don't think...
These are newer friendships.
Yes, I don't think they were friends before. I mean, these guys... the Toms, they've been friends forever, so I think it's a little different. I don't know, babe. Listen, I'm not with any of it. Yeah. Jesse knowing or not knowing, and if he did and he didn't say, yo, you better tell Sierra. I'm going to give you 30 days. You got to tell her. I'm not going to tell her, but this is going to ruin our friendship because now you're making me look crazy. You didn't need to tell me that. That's what I would say.
I love the cold opening of the Summer House reunion when they were recording for In the City and the green screen, and because usually don't get that behind the scenes, and it all happened in real time.
Amazing.
When they made the announcement, and then I love the beginning of when Wes sat down and he goes, my phone just got hacked. There's some nudes out and all that shit.
Do you believe anything he says?
No. He's lying about everything.
Like, I'm like, dude, bro, we're not stupid.
Your phone didn't get hacked.
By the way, Carl was like, yeah, I found that out. I already know that. Like, we already saw it. Like, you're just figuring it out? Like, come on, man. Like, the guy is, I'm telling you, I don't know where, I don't know what, like, if he stays on, who wants to?
I don't know. I think the show's done.
I do like
unless they pay Ciara a lot of money to go back in that
and go
house
through this and be around him. Yes,
but then why would she put herself in that predicament if she's doing all these other things? And why would you? I mean, I guess money talks, bullshit walks. But I think the show, as we know it, is done.
Yeah,
Amanda can't come back in there. We're going to go up there every weekend and get the shit beaten out of us for an entire summer.
No.
I don't know if you could pay somebody enough to do that.
No, I don't think so. And I don't
think the show. You can't just have them be. You need camaraderie. They have to like each other.
Yes, and you can't guarantee that you put them all together, they'll make up and everybody will be healed and it'll be kumbaya. Because the audience will be sick of it. I think,
Because it was kind of getting boring, Ciara beating up on West for 2 seasons. Like,
That's
it was
right.
like either you don't like him, but you're in a workplace, you're sharing this house together, you're doing a show,
get over
or
it.
shit, or get off the pot.
Totally.
But I don't know how the show's going to recover. I don't know how it's going to come back because Lindsay's already kind of like in one foot in the door, 1 foot out the door.
Right.
And Amanda, how's she going to come back? She's just going to come back and be a fucking, or they're going to come back and be a couple in the house, and Kyle's going to sit there and be like, "Oh, you're with my ex-wife." I don't know. Or maybe they'll pay him so much and they'll be like, "Fuck it, we'll figure it out." And they'll come back,
yeah.
But I don't know if you could pay people if they have that much money to pay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting, that's for sure. I really liked the beginning of In the City too. I thought that was great. I thought it was, part of me for second thought, is this acting?
No, it was real.
It was real.
And then they were calling everybody.
Right.
They all got on a speakerphone and they were figuring it out and all that shit. And
yeah.
Man, those are some good friends. They're all like caring about each other and loving. And like when I get in beef, like I get like a text from motherfuckers like asking me for like money and shit like that.
Right.
Like when there's something wrong with me, I don't have that kind of like, I need friends like
yeah, it's a different time. You know, these people, I think, you know, when we look back, I go, come on, something started before that. An emotional relationship had to start.
For sure.
Like, you know, and also like they're drunk and they're drinking and, you know, but then everyone else around is like, well, I'm in the bed with Sierra and I'm, you know, touching this person. And this one, I'm on this person's back in the pool with my coochie touching the back of their neck. Like, I think their boundaries are so skewed anyway. It's like a different generation. When we were coming up, and I mean, these people are older now, really. But when we were coming up, none of this would fly.
No.
None of it. Like, none of it. So I don't know. I think it was easily missed because we're all touchy-feely and Wes loves everyone. And Amanda says, I love you to everyone. I don't know. I get, maybe that's the part.
They have to go back now. I want, if there's going to be 2 episodes or 3 episodes, I'm imagining that they're going to drain this out for 3 episodes because 2 episodes won't cover it. They have to, you know, pivot back to West and Amanda because I felt like they were cooking. They said everything, but there's so much more to say because it was.
They didn't say anything, babe. They didn't say anything. It was horrible. Listen.
Who didn't say anything?
Amanda and Wes, they didn't say anything. All she said, it was PG.
Right.
And he was stumbling around other subjects. He talked more about, you know, his relationship with the ear thing. Like this was a more mumbly. The truth is not there. And I wish the whole cast would press them on when it really happened. When Jesse said, you guys stop lying.
Right.
Like, why are you still lying? So I'm saying we didn't really hear anything.
Oh, they're not going to tell you anything. They said what they said. They put out their statement. They said it was PG. They said they first kissed after this. And then you know, it's crazy to ask adults, well, when was the first time you guys had sex? It's crazy to ask adults. Yeah, that is crazy. And then you have to answer that.
Right. I know. I'm conflicted, babe. I'm conflicted.
The other thing that we need to discuss because I have taken a turn is the Real Housewives of Rhode Island, which, again, I didn't say I had bailed out on it, but I did say that I was kind of like, I need to wait until they're all up and I'm going to stream them and I'm going to give it a shot that way. Kebe persevered. She went through the fire and I now have my official into the Real Housewives of Rhode Island. I don't remember the woman's name because they all look and sound the same. And I know people are like, well, that's probably like some sort of like, I don't know, prejudice or, microaggression or something, but they all do look and sound the same. But when they were arguing, the 2 women were arguing and the one woman called the other woman a slam pig. There's always that moment where I feel like the show, like now we have a show because they were fucking going at it. And she said, everybody knows you've done this, you've done that, you're a fucking slam pig. I've never heard that term before, a slam pig.
Yeah, I've never heard that. I mean, I think she PG'd it up because I've heard you're an F pig before.
But I feel like slam pig is even better.
Oh, it's so descriptive, yes.
Yeah, because you have to think about it. You're like, oh, that's what that means.
Yeah. I saw when that happened after that, you're like, you perked up because you're like, now we're cooking. I don't know. I just saw that it was in there. I just saw that it was coming.
I like the show. I still need to sort of finish it out. Obviously, the season isn't over, and then they're going to have the reunion. I'm not saying it's the greatest first season of a show ever, but when you go back and you look, like we said, when you watch episodes of Summer House first season, it's not easy. Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, as good as it was, you have to get to know these people because we're gauging it by other shows, which we know them so deeply and we know them for so many years and we've lived and marinated with them. But Slam Pig on Real Housewives of Rhode Island, it definitely got my attention.
You know why?
And my respect.
You know why it was such an incredible scene? Because typically these kind of fights happen down the line.
Yes.
And we know that, let's just be honest, reality shows when these women some of them are really good friends. They've known each other since childhood, but some may not. And there may be a little manipulation by the producers to get the you got to have a jump off. You have to. And this fight seemed like it grew in front of our eyes. Like they had anger in them that was arising in them that they couldn't stop.
Yes.
On television.
Yes.
And that's reality.
Yes, it was good.
Yes, that's
and
why.
And when the producers have to like come at it, because you see, like you think you just watch them and then like a producer in a black shirt, they pop in and they you see a hand or the back of a person. It was
wild.
It was definitely good. We were also curious about Dolores and what's the girl's name? The one who kind of looks like Dolores.
Don't ask me names yet. I'm not that invested to
but
be able to remember.
They have their menopausal gummies,
right?
Which I think if anybody can make a lot of money off of menopausal gummies, Dolores should be the spokesperson for menopausal.
She can do anything.
I'm surprised she's not doing a lot of brand stuff because she's such a woman's woman and like the regular girl and beloved and liked by everybody. Yeah. I'm surprised they're not hitting her for like laundry detergent, dishwashing soap, like oil. Like she could do like tough shit. Like, when I change my car, she could do like nails. She
could do anything.
She got great hair, like the goddess of New Jersey. But apparently she's not at the reunion for the show, which makes sense. Because why would she be at the reunion of Real Housewives of Rhode Island? Because she was there to be sort of the glue, but I guess they didn't really kind of need her. And I don't know if she'll be back on the show because she just didn't do much on her island. But they are shooting the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Shout out to the goddess of New Jersey, Dolores, who we love. And then, of course, the K. Michelle Portia, the K. Michelle Real Housewives of Atlanta stuff is on the blog. She was with Shannon Sharp. She's all over the fucking place. And she is not backing down, going at Portia and basically saying that Portia's totally full of shit and that they're jumping her and that they're bamboozling her and they're taking advantage of her niceness and her kindness and all this stuff. And I have to say, based on my assessment of the situation, I feel like she's right. I feel like they keep talking about, well, I knew you. But when Portia in particular, those cameras start rolling, she goes into some different shit. I
agree.
And I don't know if it's conscious or not conscious. I think it's probably not conscious. I don't think she's not Taraji P. Henson. She's not Meryl Streep. She's not like some great actress. I think there's something about when they say action with these shows, she's just like, she doesn't give a fuck who's in front of you, what your relationship is prior. She's going to do or say whatever the fuck she wants to do or say. She doesn't care that if you have feelings or a history.
No, correct. I stand with you 100% on that. That is an astute observation.
Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
Pivoting out of all things reality TV, we watched a very, very, very good, compelling documentary on HBO Max or HBO.
Yes, HBO Max.
But is it called
it's
HBO
Max now?
Is it just Max? Or is it HBO Max? I don't know. It's HBO something. Yeah. Or it's like a subsidiary or it's a hybrid of both, called Dark Wizard, about another one of these free climbing guys.
Oh my gosh.
And it's very, very good. It has you on the edge of the seat because this guy is climbing. These people, they climb mountains with no ropes. It's just, you're going to climb and you're going to get it right. And if you don't get it right,
you're going to die.
And the guy obviously has a lot of mental illness. He also has a lot of competitiveness. And the documentary explores him and explores his life, which I don't want to give it away. But he starts getting into like tight roping. He calls it something else where he'll go from one rock to another rock across a tightrope. He calls it something else. And then he got into some other thing where
free flying with the suit on, the fly suit.
Where you climb
and then you
mountains
jump off.
and fucking rocks where if you're going to fall, you jump off with a parachute. And then they got into parachute flying and all this crazy stuff. But I found it very I mean, it's exciting. It's like it's like watching or being on a roller coaster. Like the only thing you could describe is like, I feel like when we're watching it, you're on the roller coaster. Cause like, are we going to watch this guy fall
to
his death?
Yeah, it was really well executed because it wasn't hard because they're climbing up without a rope, these massive, massive mountains. But what I think was I would look over at you and you were like tense. I even said, check your Aura ring to see how stressed you are, because I was feeling like I can't watch it. I turn it off. I don't want to see this.
It's nauseating.
And also add watching someone do something dangerous with someone who you know is emotionally not okay. So you have that anticipation of like this person's, the contagion of what they're feeling, and you see the pain and you know what so you have all these different emotions going, and he's an artist, he has a very creative spirit. But
he's an athlete, and it kind of talks about the difference or the melding of art and sports.
Yes.
And art and competition, because then there's another rock climber who comes along and he's competitive with, and they're sort of topping each other, and you're topping each other at what cost? Death.
Right.
It's very, very good. And it's 4 episodes, and it's definitely, I would say it's a little disturbing, but I also found it inspiring because of his passion and the art versus sports. And I really, really liked it. And if you have HBO Max or Max HBO, whatever the fuck it is, Dark Wizards, 4 episodes. And it's very good, very fun, and very compelling to watch. Anyway, make sure you subscribe, rate, and review Rapaport's Reality. Subscribe, rate, review Rapaport's Reality, and follow us on Instagram at Rapaport's Reality. And the Knicks.
You were just going to slide that in there. Can't forget about the Knicks. This is incredible.
New York Knicks are in the finals, and we don't know who we're playing because they're going to beat each other up and you could feel it in New York. Everybody's got on Knicks hats. Everybody's high-fiving. Kids are dribbling the ball to the park.
That's amazing.
And it's a crazy time for the New York Knicks. And if you want another documentary to watch,
yes,
we rewatch it. I don't like watching my own quote-unquote
your own
art.
Stash.
But if you're into the Knicks and you're waiting for the Knicks' next game, in the meantime, you can watch on ESPN, which is another app. Fuck, these things are expensive.
I know. I don't.
The apps are crazy.
I think you could probably go on YouTube. Remember I said on YouTube, can you?
But I think it's on the ESPN. I mean, is it?
Maybe somebody
anyway, I directed a documentary about the last time the New York Knicks won a championship, called When the Garden Was Eaten, and it aged very well. It's aging like fine wine, so we rewatched that.
I'm so glad we watched it. I was so emotional. It's emotional, it's compelling, it's artistic, it's visually pleasing, it moves fast.
Yeah, it's good.
I couldn't believe, I was like, what, you did it in 2012, it came out in 2013?
Yeah, or 14.
14,
it came out.
Yeah, it stands a test of time. It's really, really excellent. I said to you, babe, you are extremely talented in every way. I don't think a lot of your newer fans know all the things that you've done.
Check out When the Garden Was Eaten. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Rapaport's Reality. And we'll be back next week. Love you, babe.
Love you, babe.